Mortal Kombat 11's Aftermath DLC has come and gone, adding 3 new playable characters, new balance changes, skins, and an expanded story which gives us a better look at where the story will go in the next release. This video will discuss what I think we will see in Mortal Kombat 12 based off of Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath's ending. The original Mortal Kombat 11 story mode has MK characters from past and present, the present being post-MKX characters and past characters coming from the events of MK9, just before Shao Kahn snapped Kung Lao's neck. The reason for this temporal clash is Time Titan Chronica, who sees Raiden's meddling and the defeat of her son, Shinnok, as an affront to her design, now hoping to restart history. Through the events of the story mode, Liu Kang from the past lives up to his Chosen One status, combining powers with Raiden to become a god of thunder and fire, killing the Titan. Liu Kang gets another upgrade as he is now given the mantle of Keeper of Time. Depending on the player's performance, the fire god is assisted by either Kitana or Raiden, with the latter being canonized in Aftermath. The original ending to MK11, the canon one with Raiden, sets up little, and made the future clouded for MK12, as questions arise to how a new game would work. Liu Kang expresses doubt in his ability to create a future, and where would this continuity start? At the first MK tournament? Will Liu Kang recreate all his friends and family? Well, what about himself? Would MK12 be a reboot of MK1 with no Raiden and Liu Kang in that role? With Liu Kang's power and benevolent nature, how would evil persist? Let us see if anything clears up with Aftermath. Aftermath begins with Shang Tsung arriving to stop the fire god from cracking the hourglass, as we learn it cannot be operated without Kronika's crown, which was destroyed by Liu Kang in their battle. Shang Tsung offers to go back in time to retrieve the crown, with Liu Kang accepting, sending Fujin and Nightwolf along. Shang Tsung, along with the others, recruits Shiva and a restored Sindel to grab the crown. They are successful, but predictably, Shang and Sindel betray the good guys, with Shang Tsung gaining the crown and then betraying Sindel and Shao Kahn, who they also teamed up with. The fire god then comes through time, allowing the previous events to transpire to get at Shang Tsung and the crown. A battle then breaks out between the two, with the winner decided by the player. Just like in the original Mortal Kombat 11 story mode, the player is met with 2 endings, this time not based on performance, but choice. The first ending we'll look at, and the one I picked, is the Shang Tsung ending, where the Stealer of Souls bests the Chosen One and creates a world where he is supreme leader, commanding demigods Fujin and Dark Raiden in their conquest of all the realms, with Order Realm and Chaos Realm being the only free realms remaining. The cutscene ends with Shang Tsung claiming, "It has begun." Now, this ending is cool, but I don't really see it being the canon ending, as Shang Tsung is too powerful to be the villain in the next game, and has too much control over the everyday lives of characters. And since he already has control over Edenia, the Netherrealm, Outworld, and Earthrealm, I don't really see the game taking place with our heroes being from Order Realm or Chaos Realm. So let's look at Liu Kang's ending. Liu Kang, after defeating his old rival for the final time, seems to restart history similar to how it was before, with his cutscene depicting his visit to the soon-to-be Great Kung Lao, the original champion of Earthrealm. The fire god makes himself known to Kung Lao and tells him that he will be his champion, and the scene ends. I believe that this will be the canon ending, so what does this mean for MK12? This ending gives more clarity to what will be happening, but questions still remain, like why a Mortal Kombat tournament is happening if a good guy like Liu Kang is a titan of time. Wouldn't his new era be one of peace? I think we can look to Liu Kang's arcade ending for answers, as well as a closer look at this one. In Liu Kang's arcade ending, he gives up part of his power to share it with his closest friends, but expresses a wish for a simpler life with Kitana. I believe that something similar happens in the real timeline, as the cutscene has Fire God Liu Kang recruiting a champion as Raiden did for him. I think, in this timeline, Liu Kang gave up his power, not to be an elder god, but simply a demigod, on par with Raiden. This is also given weight as Liu Kang is shown without the crown, but Shang Tsung retains the headwear in his ending. I also believe Liu Kang did not see himself worthy to meddle with time and everyone's life. He simply restarted time and let it normally flow, something that happens in other endings. So where does this leave us? Will MK12 be a prequel taking place 500 years before Mortal Kombat 1, with the Great Kung Lao as the Chosen One? Yes, I think that's exactly it. And with that, sadly we'll be losing out on mainstay Earthrealm characters like Johnny Cage, Kano, Sonya Blade, and perhaps Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Though Sub-Zero is a title passed down, so we could see a third version of Sub-Zero, and Ed Boon will likely find a way to put Scorpion in the game. Although it's not the first time Scorpion was absent from an MK game. Other characters missing would be characters created during the events of the games, like Noob Saibot and Melina, though other Outworld and Netherrealm characters can exist as they often have extended lives. Shao Kahn and Shang Tsung will likely be around, and possibly Sindel as well. Kitana and Jade also may be present, though Scarlet would not be created yet. For Melina fans, perhaps Liu Kang's existence in this period instead of Raiden will somehow expedite Shang Tsung's cloning project, allowing for Melina's premature appearance. We may even see MKX character Kotal, and perhaps the beginnings of his relationship with Jade, which came out of nowhere in MK11. Goro will also be around, though he only comes into play killing the Great Kung Lao after he defeats Shang Tsung in the 9th MK tournament before Outworld invasion. This pathway may seem drastic, with many characters being gone, but NetherRealm has been on a new character train before, with MKX introducing many new ones, as well as MK11 bringing Cetrion and Geras. Past MK games have also had characters bring over moves from others, like Kitana's mournful variation in MKX, using Jade moves. We will likely see the Great Kung Lao use a mix of normal Kung Lao moves and Liu Kang moves, as both characters are ancestors of his. New Earthrealm characters might also have legacy moves, and we might see the origins of the Cage family's green energy, as well as a past Nightwolf, another mantle like Sub-Zero, though these characters would have also be from the 1400s, likely 1492, as MK1 takes place in 1992, and we are told that the Great Kung Lao's fight was 500 years prior. So we'd likely see a more Soul Calibur looking roster with knights and pirates instead of special forces and black market dealers. The plot itself will likely be impossible to predict, as a new foe is likely to arise, as we already know the outcome from previous lore, as Kung Lao defeats Shang Tsung, resetting Outworld's count from 9 to 1, though a return to simplicity would be refreshing after battles with Elder Gods and Titans. Perhaps a Shang Tsung, after conquering the realms, finds a way to reach another timeline, as he does in his arcade ending, and Fire God Liu Kang and his champion must defeat Time Lord Shang Tsung, teamed up with his alternate universe counterpart, as well as evil versions of MK stables from the Time Lord Shang Tsung's universe, making both ends canon. That's your way to get Scorpion in the 1400s, Ed Boon. So, let me know in the comment section what you think about MK Tournament in the 1400s, and give your theories on what to expect in MK12. Do you think this version of Shang Tsung will return? Or do you think everything I said is wrong, and this cutscene is just an Easter egg to Great Kung Lao, and MK12 will pick up in 1992, with all our favorite characters, or perhaps the timeline has shifted up, with either the Great Kung Lao existing in the 2020s, or the events of MK1 happening in the 2020s. Either way, let me know in the comment section what you think, and please like, comment, and subscribe. It is free after all.